Hey friends, it's Amy Dove, the Keto Queen. I hope you're having a great day. It's Monday and I'm so excited to be home from work. I got a lot of work accomplished today, so I'm feeling very productive. And I wanted to get home really quickly to cook us a fast, delicious dinner. Guys, if you're looking for fast and delicious low-carb dinners, you're in the right place. As you're jumping on, let me know where you're watching from, and if this recipe sounds good, go ahead and share this video. I'm making a Mexican chicken and cheese sauce. Guys, it's so good and so easy. I want to show you what I'm doing right now, and I want to tell you what this sauce is. We're making a Mexican chicken, so that means it is a little spicy. So if you don't like spice, you definitely can change the seasoning up a little bit by using a little less or taking some of the ingredients down a notch. I'm going to tell you how I mixed up my sauce or my seasoning, and then we're going to show you what comes next. Look, for my side dish, we're making colored bell peppers. So I'm just going to honestly just, what do you call them, blister? I'm going to blister these. What that means is I don't want them soggy. I'm just going to cook them with very little avocado oil, very little, so that they just really cook and start to brown. We're going to do that in just a minute. Actually, let me go ahead and start it. So in my peppers, I've got red, yellow, and orange, which give a little sweet taste to a spicy chicken. So what we're going to do is make our vegetables. We're going to put the chicken over the top of the vegetables, and then we're going to add cheese sauce that's going to go over that. So it's going to be fabulous. Let me go ahead and turn this on low heat, my peppers. And we're going to let those peppers cook while we're working on our chicken. Guys, this is such a fast meal that I probably should have already started those peppers before. As you're jumping on, hey Dawn, let me know where you're watching from. Dawn is from Maryland. I am from Tennessee, the big beautiful state of Tennessee. We're making a Mexican chicken. And let me tell you the seasoning first. Now, you do not have to run and get a piece of paper. I've got this recipe in this post for you. As soon as I finish the live video, you will see the recipe. Now, as far as the seasoning, the more you use, the more flavorful it'll be. The more you use, also the more spicy it will be. My mom is not a huge spice fan, and she did not say she was coming for dinner tonight. So I thought I'm going to go ahead and make this spicy dish and then cook some really good food for the whole family the rest of the week. All right, hey Barbara, watching from Lexington, South Carolina. Guys, go ahead and give me some hearts and share this video if you love my cooking shows or you love my recipes. Go ahead and share the video. There's a share button at the bottom, and give me some hearts. Now let's talk about this seasoning. It's beautiful. It smells so good. And I like a little spice, so this is a Mexican blend. And let me tell you what I've done. Now the recipe is in the link, so don't feel like you have to write it down. I used 2 teaspoons. These are all teaspoons. 2 teaspoons of paprika. I used 1 teaspoon of cumin, onion powder, garlic powder, and cumin. So cumin, chili powder, onion powder, and garlic powder, 1 teaspoon, 2 teaspoons of paprika. Then I kicked it down a little notch, and we did a 1/2 teaspoon of red pepper flakes, spicy, and oregano, and then a 1/4 teaspoon of salt and pepper. So that is what we're seasoning our chicken with. I've got it in a little bit of avocado oil, and we're cooking the chicken until it's done. So we want to cook this chicken until it's all the way done. We're going to move it out of this skillet, and then we're going to make a cheese sauce. And guys, this cheese sauce is delicious. And it's a Mexican cheese sauce, so I'll tell you what I'm going to do with that in a few minutes. We're going to cook the chicken while we are cooking our peppers. And I forgot to put a little bit of avocado oil in there. You can use olive oil or avocado. I'm only putting a little bit of oil in this big skillet because I want the peppers to really get good and crispy. I don't want them mushy. They're going to be good and crispy, and they're going to taste delicious. So I'm thinking a little spice, a little sweet on the colored peppers will make a delicious meal. Now, last time I fixed this, I actually put it over a bed of cauliflower rice. But you guys know Ricky is not a huge fan of cauliflower rice, so I decided to do it different this time with the bell peppers. So we're just cooking this chicken all the way through. These are a couple of thicker pieces of chicken, and then I got some thinner breast over here. So I put the thicker ones inside the skillet first. So hello again, Barbara. I see Diane from North Carolina. Hey, Tamara from Virginia. Hey, Deb, I see you there, and thank you so much for loving my recipes. Hey, Tanya, near Washington, North Carolina. Oh, we got a few folks from North Carolina. There's Sharon from Colorado. Hey, Mary, thank you so much for sharing the videos. So for anyone new, let me introduce myself just a couple of minutes. My name is Amy. I live in Jackson, Tennessee, between Memphis and Nashville. I've been married to my high school sweetheart since I was 15 years old, basically. We met when I was 15. He was 17, just fixing to turn 18, I think. And we've been together ever since. So married my high school sweetheart. We have 2 beautiful adult children, Haley, who is married to her husband, Dakota, and my son, Justin, who is engaged to his beautiful fiance, Erin. And we live all together close by. We work together. We have a family business, and we work together every day. And we get to travel together. We have a lot of fun together. Like, we have a really tight family unit, which I just love and adore. So proud of that. Ricky is my husband. If you guys haven't met him before, I think he's over here fixing to start cleaning up my kitchen for me. Yeah, Ricky, come around and say hello. Hello. You, over here in the camera, goofball. Oh, he's got stuff in his hands. He'll come back. But anyhow, we live in Jackson, Tennessee. I have been sharing low carb and keto recipes since 2018. I love this page because I love to encourage and inspire people. So this page is actually for you guys. But honestly, I started in 2018 to have an accountability place for me. Like, I wanted to hold myself accountable by telling the world, hey, this girl is changing her life. This girl is going to lose fat and she's going to maintain fat. And this girl is putting out for the public to see, so that it's easier or harder actually for me to slip up. Harder for me to get back into old habits. And I just love to teach you guys what I'm doing so you can see that anybody can do it. I'm just a normal woman, mother, wife, friend. And I love what I do for a living, working with my family. And then I also have a side biz where I drink ketones and I share them with other people because they work. So my ketones help me with energy, fat loss, and focus. And I love to share those with people because they work. I drink them, Ricky drinks them, Haley drinks them, Dakota drinks them occasionally, not every day. I'm gonna get back on him. But I have tons of friends and family who drink them because they work and they just taste great. So that is me in a nutshell. I can't wait for grandbabies, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for my family. And we're just living the best life, like just having fun as much as we can and traveling as much as we can. And here's Ricky. I just flipped it. Say hello, Ricky.
Hello, Ricky.
Don't aggravate. I'm introducing myself to people who's new. Ricky's a prankster, always aggravating, always having fun. So yes, Ricky is behind me. He just turned 50 last week and a half ago, like on the 1st. No, a month ago. It's been a month. Golly, Bill, it's been a month, y'all. But we went on a surprise 50th birthday trip about a week and a half ago to celebrate his 50th. All right, guys, let's move on. I just wanted to introduce myself. I hope you're having a great day. I love this page, and I love to help people. So if you are new here, let me know by saying getting started. I've got getting started tips for anyone who wants some simple tips of what I did in the beginning and what I still do today if you want them. So say getting started. And this first batch of chicken looks delicious. I'm going to go ahead and pull these off the heat and get me a plate. I'm using paper plates these days because Ricky convinced me that there just ain't no reason for us to wash dishes every night. And if you can do it on fancy china, why not use the fancy china? So I've been doing a lot of paper plates these days. All right, we're going to move this first batch of chicken right off the skillet. And I'm going to start my second batch while I tell you guys why I've been so productive today. So if you don't know, I have made a commitment for the month of March. And I am on a streak, which means, I don't know why I did that. I'm on a streak, which means I'm on day 3 of a commitment that I had set for myself and friends, anybody who wants to do it with me. And today I got my steps in already. So I don't have like a step goal, like I don't have a number, but I am committing to 30 minutes of walking every single day. Rain, shine, inside, outside, don't matter. I just got to get it done. So I got that done today already before I got home. And then I just got a lot of work done at work today, so it's great. So I'm using that seasoning, guys. I'm using that seasoning. The more you use, the more flavorful the chicken. The less you use, it's still going to be delicious.
Soldier bag.
And you can tame the seasoning down if you don't want it to be as spicy as me and Ricky like our Mexican chicken. But this is a Mexican chicken and a cheddar cheese sauce, like a Mexican sauce I'm going to make. Look at these chickens, though. I mean, you can see the flavor in these chickens. Like, this is going to be delicious. And what we're going to do is put this chicken over our low-carb vegetable and then put some cheese sauce on top of that. So our low-carb vegetable for tonight is peppers. We've got a red, orange, and yellow pepper. And I'm just blistering these, which just means I'm cooking fast. They're not going to be super soft. Cooking them fast on this skillet on medium heat. with just a tiny bit of oil so they don't stick. But I really want to make sure they blister, which just means they turn a little brown or a little black, and they're not soft. So you cook them fast and hot. All right, so we got our chicken here. Let me go ahead and season my other side. And I'm fixing to show you how fast this cheese sauce is because we're literally almost done with the chicken. So let me season this chicken a little bit. It's okay if you have a little extra, you can throw it away. Or you can save it for another day if you've got an airtight container to put the seasoning in. I only have a little bit left. So I'm probably just going to throw this away. Now, I'm not going to season those peppers. We already have enough seasoning on this chicken and in the sauce I'm fixing to make. The peppers are to actually balance some of the spice with a little sweetness of these bell peppers. All right, that looks yummy. All right, let me get a spoon to stir my peppers. Hang on. Ellie Mae, you watching Mommy cook? You watching Mommy cook tonight? I forgot to tell you guys, I am in love with my fur babies. We have 3 fur babies. Ellie Mae is my middle girl. She is the princess. She thinks she's the boss. Little Bit is my oldest old man. He's my elder. Actually, they say Ellie Mae's an elder too now. But Little Bit is, I always forget his age. Okay, I think he's, I don't know. I always forget his age. I think he's 12. And it just gets, after so long, it's just like counting your own age, trying to figure out how old you are. I think Little Bit's 12. He's my old man, and he's got a lot of names. So Little Bit, or Little Bit, is his actual name, but we call him Walter, Boo Boo, Boo Boo Bear. Like, all my dogs have multiple names. So Ellie is Ellie Mae. That's her legal name, Ellie Mae Dove. But we call her May May, Roly Poly, Tink Tink. I have no idea. And then our baby, who is only 2 years old, her name is Frankie Sue. So Frankie Sue is adorable. She's my little miniature schnauzer, and my other 2 are little Yorkies, and we just love our fur babies. All right, I'm just killing some time while we're waiting on this chicken. It's almost done. Hey, Crystal, I see your request for getting started tips, and Cheryl, I will send those to you guys. I'm so excited to be here with you on this Monday. Hey, Kim, thank you. I love my recipes, too. I'm glad you're seeing something you haven't seen in a long time or ever. I love to share my recipes. So guys, if this sounds good, go ahead and share this video so it's on your page. You can't lose it. And we're showing more people how easy it is to eat low carb or keto. This is totally low carb and it is fabulous. All right, so this chicken was the thin pieces of breast, so they're almost done. And I'm just going to move them off this skillet, and we're going to start this cheese sauce, which is also very quick to cook. These peppers are smelling so good. And you don't want them super soggy. Like, I don't like them soft. I want them a little crunchy. Now, if you want them soft, you can cook them as long as you want to, make them as soft as you want. But this is going to be like my vegetable bed that we're going to put our chicken and cheese sauce on. Or we'll just put it to the side. You don't have to put your chicken on top of the vegetables. The vegetables can just be a side dish. But I think it's going to be really good together. Let me turn up the heat on these peppers because we are almost done. And I'm fixing to start this cheese sauce. I love this skillet. This is a Ninja skillet. Ricky bought it for me, and I love it. It's so easy to clean. It's honestly great non-stick, but I still put a little bit of avocado oil just to season it, help that seasoning stick. And this plate of chicken is looking really, really good. I'm fixing to add a few more pieces. Ricky and I will have leftovers. So we do have a leftover night on our schedule for this week because if I have, sometimes we have things going on during the week, so I'm not going to cook every single day. And this week, we definitely have a leftover night on the schedule. This one piece of chicken's a little thicker, so I have to let this cook just a few more minutes. Guys, the cheese sauce is so easy. We're going to clean this skillet out. We're just going to wipe it out. And then we're going to start off with 2 tablespoons of butter. And that butter is going to melt. You don't even have to wait on it to melt if you don't want to. We're going to put 2 tablespoons of butter and a cup of heavy cream. Now, you can always add 2 later. So let's start with a cup of heavy cream. And if you're cooking a lot of chicken, you might want to add some more to have extra sauce. So we're going to do 2 tablespoons of butter, a cup of heavy cream, and then we're just going to put it on a low simmer. And as soon as that starts to simmer, we know that heavy cream thickens, right? So as it starts to thicken, we're going to add 3 things. We're going to add a cup of sharp cheddar cheese. You want it to be sharp cheddar cheese. And we're going to add an 1/8 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Give it a little more spice. A 1/4 teaspoon of paprika and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And that's all, so that's 4 things. We're going to add that to the cheese sauce and serve hot over the chicken. Guys, it's going to be so good. There's not going to be... Linda, I did see that. I'm so sad about it too. We need to make sure, guys, that you saw that Facebook is going to start deleting live videos after 30 days. my live videos are only going to be on here for 30 days. So every night, seriously, when I say save this video or share this video, you want to make sure you go back and download that recipe. I've got a website though. It's available every single day to you. It's at the top of this post as soon as I finish the live video. It's amyketoqueen.com. amyketoqueen.com. You can get all of my recipes right there anytime you need it. Hey Trish, thank you. My mother-in-law got this shirt for me years ago from some website. I can't remember which one. She got me several shirts, but this is the only one that actually fit good, and it still doesn't fit great, but I can't remember what website it was. I never bought from it again after that because she bought this and I liked it, so I went to buy me some more and I couldn't get nothing to fit right. All right, these 2 small pieces of chicken are done. Got 1 piece of chicken. This one's almost done. I see that fatty right there needs to cook just a couple more seconds. My peppers are smelling so good. All right, guys, make sure, let's see, a lot of places that I watch here on Facebook are taking their recipes, taking their recipes. Oh, that's true. So Linda, that's true. Unfortunately, I am not on YouTube. I wish I was, because someone took my videos and put them on YouTube. So it looks like the Keto Queen's on YouTube and I am not. It's my voice, it's my videos, it's me, but it's not me. So yes, that's very frustrating. I didn't realize that's why they're taking them off Facebook after 30 days. It's really ridiculous. Like, I've got videos from 2018 on YouTube as if they're brand new, and I have not been on YouTube. All right, this chicken is just about done. Oh yeah, that looks delicious. All right, our chicken is done. We've got a plate full of chicken, and it looks delicious. Now let's go ahead and start making this cheese sauce. First, I'm going to clean out this skillet. Give me just a second. I'm just going to rinse some water and use a paper towel. Actually, I'm not going to use water. I'm just going to use my paper towel to scrape it clean with another one of my fancy china plates. This is why I love this Ninja. Guys, it is so awesome. This Ninja skillet. Ricky got it at Walmart, didn't you, babe?
Yeah.
Yep, you got this at Walmart. You can just do it that easy. Now, I do want to make sure all this seasoning is out of the skillet, because you don't want to season the cheese sauce with this. We're going to season it different. Do I hear my vegetables over there? I need to turn them down. There we go. All right. Turn these vegetables off. I want to make sure they don't get too soggy. Don't want no soggy vegetables. I may have put a little bit too much avocado oil in there because they're not really browning or blistering like I wanted them to. Last time I cooked them, like, I put just a drip of avocado oil, and really they just burnt in the bottom of the skillet, like really browned up. That's okay though. All right. I apologize for my cough. I just cannot get rid of it. All right, we've got 2 tablespoons of butter. 2 tablespoons of butter in the skillet. And then we're going to add a cup of heavy cream. You can wait on the butter to melt if you want to. It's really, really soft. I'm just going to throw it in. All right. Man. All right, and we're just going to wait for the heavy cream to start simmering. It is short. It is on a low heat. You can turn it up higher if you want to get it boiling and then turn it down, but your heavy cream is going to get really thick really fast if you do that. So I usually keep mine on a really low heat. Now, you guys know, if you watch my videos, this back eye gets really, really, really hot. Sometimes I can turn it off and it's still cooking the food. So I can already see these little bitty bubbles. Can y'all see that okay? All right, you can already see these tiny, tiny bubbles. So it's not going to take long at all for this to start thickening. And when it starts to thicken, now you don't want to do this too soon, but when it starts to thicken, when you add the cheddar cheese, it's going to help it thick a little more. Now, keep this in mind. If it gets too thick, you just add a splash of heavy cream. Literally, a splash of heavy cream stirring around will liquefy it up some, so it doesn't get too thick. Let's see. Oh, Linda, you're not going to lose my videos. I'm still going to be here. I'm still going to be here pretty much most nights doing live videos. They're just not going to save on Facebook. After 30 days, they'll be deleted. So I still think that's unfortunate. I mean, I like to go back and watch people that I really enjoy and watch old videos, but you're just not going to be able to do that anymore, unfortunately. All right, I got to get another spoon. I get a spoon without a hole in it. Y'all see my heavy cream back here? It is definitely bubbling. So that butter is going to give it a little bit of flavor, and the seasonings we're going to add. I'm going to go ahead and add the seasonings now. So we have cayenne pepper. We're going to do an 1/8 teaspoon. I don't know if I have an 1/8 teaspoon on this thing. Yeah, I do. I mean, that's just a little bit pinch. It's the tiniest pinch of cayenne pepper, an 1/8 teaspoon. There we go, right there. I mean, that's a tiny little pinch of cayenne pepper. I probably just pinched too much right there. All right, we're going to do a 1/4 teaspoon of paprika. 1/4 teaspoon of paprika. Oh, that's getting, see, that's too hot. I'm telling you, it gets too hot. See, it looks like it's cooking it. All right, a 1/4 teaspoon of paprika. That back eye is my best eye, 'cause it's the biggest, but it always cooks too fast. And then we're going to do a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. 1/4 teaspoon of salt. All right, let me stir this. So the way you know if it's starting to thicken, we know that when we poured it in, it's like water, right? So as it heats, it's going to get a little thicker. So it's still water. I mean, it's got a little thickness to it, but not really. So I'm going to put that right back on the heat. But you have to really watch this because you don't want it to get too thick right off the bat. If it does, you just add some more heavy cream. But what's the point of cooking it down and cooking it down and cooking it down? So I really kind of watch it. I'm just stirring in these seasonings. Also, if you put your seasonings in there and you cook it down and you just cook your seasonings out of it. All right, these peppers are looking so good and smell so good. Here's my peppers. They're not really getting brown like I want them to, but it's all right. All right. Now, as we continue to watch it simmer, it's going to continue to get thicker. We can always put our cheese in there now, but I'm going to wait just a couple of seconds. Because, I mean, seriously, it doesn't take but just a minute or two for this to really start to thicken up. Now, I always pull my heavy cream back out of the refrigerator after I put my cheese in, just to make sure I don't need a splash. You also can add a splash of chicken broth if you want to instead of the heavy cream, but just a splash is really all you need. No need in getting out a third or an extra ingredient when you can just use the heavy cream. The chicken is sitting over here on a plate, and it's smelling and looking delicious. It's hot though. I just took it off, so it's not really getting cold. And even if it does cool off a little bit, your cheese sauce and your peppers are really warm, so it just heats that chicken right back up. Guys, if you're new here, make sure you say getting started if you want some of the tips that I've started with and still follow today. I've been using these recipes and eating low carb and keto. Started keto, and then when I hit my maintenance phase and stayed there for so long, I kind of shifted a little bit to low carb. There's not a huge difference, but there is a difference. I love to teach just simple, smart eating. I mean, eating smart is better than any specific diet. And when I say eating smart, I'm talking about eating whole foods, staying away from processed. Oh, look at that. Now, this is perfect. Staying away from packaged processed foods. It doesn't matter if it says keto and low carb on it. If it's processed, there's a bunch of crap in it you don't need. And I mean, these food companies are killing us every day with all these toxins. So eating clean is the best thing you can do, as I'm putting the shredded cheese in there. I normally like to shred my own cheese. Yeah, I wouldn't use this on a normal basis at all. You guys know that, though, if you follow my page. You usually see me shredding up my own cheese. There is a difference between a block of cheese and this cheese that has all the kinds of extra ingredients to make it the perfect size and not to cake. But we're going to put a cup now of this extra sharp cheddar. So it's extra sharp cheddar. Ooh, guys, look at this. It looks good. I'm going to make sure I don't need to add a splash of heavy cream if I get it too thick with the cheese. This is a cheddar cheese sauce for our Mexican chicken, and it's looking fabulous. All right, guys, this meal is almost ready. If this looks good and it sounds good, give me some hearts and share this video, guys. I want to make sure I'm reaching as many people as I can to find new people to talk to this year and to share with. And we want to make sure that we have a tribe of people, like a tribe of families that we're helping change their health. All right, this is awesome. All right, now, of course, that cheese is going to make it a little thick, and it's going to make it a little, oh, look at that, guys. Now, does that not look fabulous? Ooh, man, okay, I'm ready to eat. I'm ready to eat, guys. If this looks good to you, give me some hearts and share this video. Since it's ready, I'm going to jump off and fix Ricky's plate and get ready to eat our dinner and enjoy some conversation. So guys, y'all have a great night. If I can help you with anything, do not hesitate to reach out to me. Just send me a personal message. I always try to go back and answer every question in all of my live videos, but we do know the live videos will be going away after 30 days. So anything I can ever do for you guys, make sure you send me a message. Talk to you soon. Bye.